You know, I kind of realized that I never actually talked to Toadsworth or the other Toads here before actually heading into Pinna Park. I think we should, start the episode with that. Hey, what's up, my Dokus? Jason Hiroki, back to more Super Mario Sunshine as a part of Super Mario 3D All-Stars. Last time, we went through the entirety of Noki Bay, completing up to episode 7, which is exactly where we want to be. This time, we're heading back to a few, heading back to previous areas to collect more shines, as we have not been able to unlock the next section, and we obviously need to collect more shines, and we need to get up to episode 7 in each level at some point. So, I felt like we should just go back to previous areas and do so. But first, I want to talk to Toadsworth. I can't imagine what the poor princess is going through. Mario, please save her. Mario, is the princess okay? The princess is on that island. I think it's called Pineapple or something. How do you think you can get there? I did not mean to yell like that. Excuse me. Anyway. So I guess, yeah, that's, what they say in response to Peach's kidnapping. But we're gonna actually start off by heading back to Pinna Park. And episode 5, the Runaway Ferris Wheel. This is the one that I was talking about, that the mission, this opening right here, actually got switched in the GameCube version, or at least was coded probably to be on episode 3 instead of episode 5. I could be wrong, honestly. I could have just been imagining it, but I'm pretty sure that's how it was. But there appears to be a problem. Whoa! The wheel's out of control. It's just spinning madly. Yep, so we gotta head up there to fix it. It is, we gotta find the... we actually should find the, yep, there he is. The owner. Hey there, Mr. Hero. Have you tried the Ferris wheel yet? It's a delightful romp. What's that you say now? Yes, it does seem to be spinning rather excessively. Well, what we usually would do is we come back here, and basically what you need to do is climb up this complicated background area, which, basically is coming through here and making our way up to the top. Actually, first things first, there are Electro Koopas. I don't know why I went over the wall there. But there are Electro Koopas here, which we're going to want to, it's actually kind of bad where he is placed. And of course I screwed that up. So, okay, you know what? Basically, you just go through this entire area. I'm not going to show any more than that, because that's basically the idea is giving off, is basically trying to do that. I want to show off something really easy to do to cheese this entire area. What we can do is, if we come up to where the red coin shine appeared for red coins on the pirate ship, you can actually spin jump there, but spin jump over here, and you'll actually find some blue coins that are not easy to get to, or I guess, technically aren't exclusive to this mission, I don't think, but they're just the easiest to get to during episode 5, because it is the only reason you would ever come up to the top of the Ferris wheel. So, we're just going to go ahead and pick them up. And then, all we need to do is jump down this and flip this over, and we'll defeat this, Electro Koopa. So interestingly enough, even though he is not the color red, that enemy's name is actually just called Huge Red Electric Koopa. I'm just gonna call him Huge Green Electric Koopa because that's his color. But yeah, the Electric Koopa are actually called by their different colors. So the red ones that we saw on the back of the Ferris wheel are actually called Red Electric Koopas, and then the blue ones that are in the park itself are actually called Blue Electric Koopas. Well, this is a rare occurrence where we have the same shine count as well as the same blue coin count. Very interesting. Alrighty. Well, now let's head into episode 6, the Yoshi Go Around Secret. Alrighty, ready. Let's head back into the park. Alrighty, so let's make our way over here to the Ferris wheel, or the merry-go-round, or I guess the Yoshi go-round. Hey there, Mr. Hero, have you tried the Yoshi go-round? Not enough Yoshis, you say? What do you... Oh yeah, the orange one broke. I forgot about that. We lacked the funds to fix it, so we just took it off. But if we actually talk to this girl here... Look at that, only the orange Yoshi on the ride disappeared. What does it mean, mister? Huh? Well, funny enough, this is kind of the interesting thing about this area. Or I guess you could say. So, looks like Yoshi here, there is a Yoshi egg. Yoshi needs a coconut. However, there is a problem with that. Because what we need to do here is one, we need to get Yoshi, avoid this Electro Koopa, and we need to get a fruit that turns Yoshi orange, because the orange one is missing and we need to use that to help fix the Yoshi go-round. Also, while we're, here, there is an exclusive Yoshi blue coin that we can grab. There is one exclusive to this mission. And it's this butterfly here. Excuse you, sir. Excuse you, sir. Grab the blue coin. Thank you. Alright, let's go ahead and pick that up. And that's all the exclusive Yoshi blue coins that we can get. So let's go ahead and add this guy to the merry-go-round. And this is an interesting secret. I actually remember this one taking me a bit of time to get right as a kid too, because it's not an easy one when you're, like, what? How old was I in 2nd grade? Like 7 years old? I'm actually not entirely sure, to be honest. I just remember that when I first played this game, I did die a lot. That is very true. That is a very true statement. But I actually think I was basically in the midst of, I was basically in between my second half of 2nd grade and 3rd grade, which 3rd grade I was actually homeschooled for. And I remember playing this game when I was a kid. I played in my base. I lived in a basement room off to the side of our basement when we lived at a different house, and I remember being stuck on this forever. It was one of the ones that I would struggle on for a while. But then as I get older, I kind of realize that there are just different ways to go about it and find cool new tricks to use, and boom, I save time on it in a speed run all the time. Anyway, here we have a block that we need to jump onto, and then just jump and dive to make our way over to the shine. And it appears that Shadow Mario is back once again with a new nozzle for us, which will actually get us to our new area. But since we are already 6 episodes into Pinna Park, I want to go back in and just go ahead and get episode 7 out of the way, as, you know, obviously it's the Shadow Mario one, and since we want to get all 7 episodes of each area taken care of anyway, we're going to go ahead and just knock out Shadow Mario in the park. Alrighty, here is Shadow Mario. Let's go ahead and follow him and try to take him down. Which, you know, spraying him constantly will, you know, do that pretty fast. I say this as if he, you know, I'm failing to do it pretty fast. Hey, where? Okay, he went all the way up here. Excuse me, sir. Come here. There you go. Dang it all. Or darn it all, I remember this. Alright, now with that done, we are now able to go get that item from Shadow Mario, and we can progress on to the next area, which is actually the final area that we need to explore. So we're actually getting already to our final area to explore, but that doesn't mean we are done with the game. We have 31 shines out of, you know, the typical 120 that we can get in the game. Because, you know, it's a Mario, it's a 3D Mario, and, or at least a classic 3D Mario. And so we need 120 to beat it. Anyway, what we need to do here is we just need to use this rocket nozzle by pressing R to rocket our way up to this pipe. And this pipe contains Pianta Village, Episode 1, Chain Chomplets Unchained. Okay, so, coming up here, let's go ahead and talk to this mayor dude, if I can. Hey mister, think you could spare us a hand here? This dear lady's pets have decided to go on a little rampage. No, not the bees. They seem to be acting normal. Oh my goodness, this is awful, completely awful. My little darlings excuse me, have nasty fevers. It's driving them mad. Normally I grab their tails and spike them into the ground, but they're too hot to touch now. Oh, it burns me up. Okay, so what we need to do is, obviously these guys are on fire. I think they need to cool off. And it just so happens that there is a spring here that we can use to cool them off. So we need to cool them off enough to where we can grab them and basically just shoot them into the water. This will cool them off enough and we will finish the mission. Excuse me, go grab that chain chomplet, and it's going the wrong way, so we need to guide it. So we'll guide it down like that, and it's not going the exact way I wanted it to. I don't know why I'm singing like this, but we can use this other one and shoot it into the water. And then once we do, hopefully the other one will be in a good position to where we can actually do something with it. And it went up that direction, and there's nothing we can do about it but wait. I don't know why I did that, honestly. You can tell I'm a little kooky. But anyway, now that it's made its way over here, basically what we can do is it's gonna try to come after us, but that's okay. Excuse me, sir. I'm gonna actually wait till it fires up again, because then we can actually pull it back and hopefully try to get it into that spring. Okay, so let's go ahead and drop him right there. There we go, and that should do it. Remember to always be kind to your pets. Alrighty, now it's time to head back into episode 2. We have El Piantissimo's Crazy Climb, our final El Piantissimo race. And an interesting fact, now that we're getting into our final race with him, if you look closely to El Piantissimo, you can obviously tell he's not exactly a Pianta. He is a person disguised as a Pianta. But the interesting thing is, you know, modders and people have actually hacked the game and removed his mask. And his face actually resembles that of the Running Man from Ocarina of Time. And it's kind of interesting because, you know, you are racing him, you know, you're trying to beat him, and, you know, the Running Man, you don't really race the Running Man in Ocarina of Time, but, you know, he is pretty fast. That is kind of the interesting thing about him. And so I think it's kind of cool that they, you know, kind of reuse that asset for this. Kind of gives him a bit of a unique history. Grr, yes, grr, that was not so bad. You are quick, yes. I suppose maybe I underestimated you a small bit, perhaps. You try again after you've practiced more. Until then... Why do I try again after I've practiced a bit? Shouldn't that be you? Because I just beat you, so I don't know what you're talking about. Alright, if Mario can actually get into the pipe, he was struggling a bit there. We have episode 3, the Goopy Inferno. And it appears that we have lost our flood. Shadow Mario's taken him and put him all the way up on that area. So let's talk to these guys. Do something useful. Ouch! The mayor got left behind somewhere over there. It's really tough being mayor, don't you think? I hope everything's going to be okay. Oh wait, isn't this his, I think it's his wife. Ah, Mario, what a mess, what can we do? I think that's actually either his mother or his wife. I actually don't remember how they portray that. Oh, terrible, the village is covered up in burning goop. Pardon me? No, my darlings are not responsible. Well, I mean, to be fair, your darlings were covered in flame and goop. The mayor was making sure everyone is evacuated safely. He was up there giving instructions. What a hero. Yep, and now we need to save him. I hope the mayor's still okay. Don't worry, I'm sure everything's going to be fine. Yeah, I'm sure it will. Anyway, what we need to do is, there are many different ways to complete this mission. I'm going to show you one of the ways. And so, what we need to do is come through this way, come all the way over to where we are kind of closer to where the mayor is located. And then what we do is do a spin jump, ground bound, and we will kind of make an entrance for ourselves to be able to just make our way over here and completely skip having to go any other route to get up here and we can just easily come up and grab Flood and save the mayor. However, before we save the mayor, there are a few exclusive blue coins to grab, like this M here. But there's also another M over here under the goop. And there's a third blue coin that you can technically grab here as well. And it's with this Pianta's burning pack. He will not be burning in any other mission. It'll just be this mission. Alright, there we go. Technically, there is a fourth blue coin I'm going to grab here. It's not exclusive to this mission, but it's just better to pick it up in this mission since there's not really a whole lot of other reasons for you to come up to this mushroom that the mayor is on. So it's better to just grab it now. Alright, let's go ahead and come up here and just rinse off or wipe off the mayor. And if we look up the moon, go ahead and spray it, and there will be a blue coin here. Ooh, thank you, saved me. Thanks a bundle. Alright, let's go ahead and grab our shine. Alright, I think we have time to do one more shine here in Pianta Village. So, let's go ahead and do episode 4, Chain Chomp's Bath. And it appears there's yet another problem with this lady and her chomps. So let's go ahead and talk to the mayor. Hey you, we've got another problem over here. This thing's bigger than all those pups put together. But when it's chained up, there's no problem, of course. But when that thing gets things loose, we're in a heap of trouble. Oh yes, that beast's owner always has burnt hands. It's pitiful. Well, why does she even have these pets? Like, she clearly cannot take care of them. I'm the one who should be steamed. Bad Chain Chomp. Maybe I should head over to the hot spring to calm myself. Well, that's basically giving away the objective of what we need to do. So we need to let this Chain Chomp loose, and we need to guide it all the way to the hot spring. So to do that, we just kind of block its path, so that way it doesn't go a different direction than what we need it to. Like so. And then once it's in front of the hot spring, go ahead and spam spray it to cool it off. You'll know it's cooled off when its chain is no longer red. Like so. And then we can just drag him along, as he will be calmed down a little bit, and just drag him into the hot spring. And there we go. Alrighty. And with that, I think we've done some pretty good progress. We've finished up Pinna Park to what what we can do for it right now, and we got about 4 shines into Pianta Village. Oh, excuse me. Next time on Super Mario Sunshine, we're gonna continue through and finish up Pianta Village with its first 7 episodes, and then we're gonna go back to previous areas and get the rest of the 7. Or I guess the rest of the shines that we need to get up to episode 7 in each of those. As I believe at this point, other than Pianta Village, we only have 3 more to do. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, make sure you give it a like, treat us out a ton. Make sure to subscribe if you have not already. And I will see you guys all later.